Unlock the secrets of the 1996 Washington quarter. Rarity, value, and the untold story behind America's iconic coin. The 1996 Washington quarter dollar stands as an important part of modern American coinage, representing the final years before the dramatic design change brought by the state quarters program, beginning in 1999. And to understand the full story of this coin, we must go back to the origins of the Washington quarter itself, which began in 1932 as a commemorative issue, honoring the 200th anniversary of the birth of George Washington, the first president of the United States. The coin became a permanent fixture in American currency due to its popularity and practicality for commerce. And for more than 6 decades, its design remained largely unchanged, with the obverse featuring the left-facing portrait of Washington, designed by sculptor John Flanagan, based on the bust created by Jean-Antoine Houdin in 1785. The reverse of the coin during this period displayed a heraldic eagle with outstretched wings clutching a bundle of arrows in its talons, with olive branches beneath symbolizing both strength and peace. This design was a familiar sight to Americans and became a symbol of mid-20th century coinage. By 1996, the Washington quarter had been in continuous production for 64 years, and the coin was struck at multiple United States mint facilities, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia and Denver mints produced circulation strikes, while the San Francisco mint focused on proof coins intended for collectors. The 1996 quarter was produced in significant quantities, as it was a standard denomination used heavily in commerce. The Philadelphia mint struck hundreds of millions of coins with no mint mark, while the Denver mint coins bore the D mint mark, and the San Francisco mint produced S mint mark proof coins, which were often made of copper nickel-clad compositions, with mirror-like surfaces for collectors. The year 1996 also marked an important point in U.S. coinage history, because it was within the era when clad coinage had fully replaced the silver content that earlier quarters contained. Prior to 1965, quarters were composed of 90% silver and 10% copper. But starting in 1965, the mint adopted a copper nickel-clad composition, consisting of outer layers of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. This change was made due to the rising cost of silver and the need to ensure coins could be produced at a reasonable cost for the government and remain practical for everyday use. Collectors often examine 1996 quarters for specific characteristics that might set them apart from common circulation strikes. Factors such as mint errors, varieties, or high-grade condition can significantly increase a coin's value. For instance, a 1996 quarter found in mint state condition graded MS-67 or higher by a reputable grading service can command strong prices among collectors, because such well-preserved examples are rare, given that most coins from this year entered circulation and experienced heavy wear. Common mint errors from this era include off-center strikes, die cracks, planchet flaws, and double dies, which can make certain 1996 quarters highly sought after by numismatists. The Washington quarter series in the mid-1990s reflected the mint's continued emphasis on quality control, yet the sheer volume of coins struck meant that mistakes occasionally escaped into circulation, creating exciting discoveries for those who carefully inspect their change-proof coins. From the San Francisco mint in 1996 are particularly admired for their sharp details and deep cameo contrast between frosted designs and mirror fields. The mint also issued silver-proof sets in which the quarters were struck in 90% silver for collectors who wanted a nostalgic link to the pre-1965 era. These silver proofs are generally more valuable than their clad-proof counterparts. In terms of mintage numbers, the 1996 Philadelphia mint produced over 925 million quarters, the Denver mint struck over 704 million, and the San Francisco mint produced approximately 2 million clad-proof quarters, plus around 1.5 million silver-proof quarters. The high mintage for the circulation strikes means that most 1996 quarters are common in circulated grades and hold only face value. However, the story changes dramatically when you consider condition rarity and error varieties. Historically, the 1996 quarter also sits in a period of transition for the United States Mint, which was preparing for the launch of the 50-state quarters program announced in 1997, and beginning in 1999, the 1996 issues are among the final examples of the classic heraldic eagle reverse before its permanent retirement in favor of the rotating state designs from a historical perspective. These coins represent the end of an era in American coinage, and as such they carry significance for both seasoned collectors and new enthusiasts interested in the evolution of U.S. coin design. Examining the coin in detail, the obverse features Washington's profile with the inscriptions, "Liberty in God We Trust," and the date 1996, along with the mint mark. If present, the reverse shows the heraldic eagle perched above a bundle of arrows with olive branches below, and the inscriptions, "United States of America, E pluribus unum," and $quarter. The rim is reeded, a standard feature for quarters since the early years of the denomination, intended originally as a security measure to prevent shaving precious metal from the edges of the coin. The diameter is 24.26 millimeters and the weight is 5.67 grams, matching the specifications for clad quarters of the era. Collectors seeking the highest quality 1996 quarters often turn to uncirculated coin sets produced by the Mint. These sets contain specially handled coins that avoid the wear and handling of regular circulation, making them ideal for grading submissions. High-grade examples from these sets have achieved strong auction prices, particularly when certified by grading services such as PCGS or NGC, with designations like Full Strike or Deep Cameo in proof issues. Over the years, the value of the 1996 quarter has remained modest for average circulated pieces, but exceptional specimens can surprise collectors and investors. For example, in recent years, certain MS-68 graded coins have sold for hundreds of dollars due to their rarity in such pristine condition. Similarly, proof coins with perfect PR-70 grades have fetched premium prices at auction. This demonstrates the importance of condition and grading knowledge in coin collecting. As we reflect on the legacy of the 1996 Washington quarter, it serves as both a common reminder of daily commerce in the 1990s and a collectible piece that links modern clad coinage to the historic origins of the $quarter denomination. Its place in history is secure as part of the long-running Washington quarter series bridging the classic eagle reverse and the bold changes of the new millennium for collectors. It offers opportunities to explore varieties, mint marks, and proof issues, while also appreciating the artistry and history embedded in its design and production.